This is Sean of SeanConrad.com. I hate that the only time I've seen certain family members is after somebody in the family dies and I see them at the funeral. And this has been going on for decades. I have an uncle that I used to see when I was real little. The only time that I now see that uncle is when he reads the eulogy for somebody who passed away. That sucks, man. That sucks. And every time, for every funeral and every dinner after the burial, I talk to cousins, uncles, and aunts. We have to see each other during better times. We have to communicate more, stay in touch. Call me. Let's do this together. Let's plan this together. Everybody has good intentions. I'm not saying people don't, but it doesn't happen. We somehow have not found a way to consistently stay in touch with each other. And I get it. Everybody has their own lives. People who once didn't have kids now have children and are raising their kids and have a whole bunch of responsibilities surrounding that. People live in different cities. I get it. But what hurts the most is it's been 30 years of this. 40 years. Hey, let's not do this anymore. We have to stay in touch because we don't want to see each other when it comes to this. We don't want to be bringing flowers to you when you pass away and saying good words for an hour or two. And then it doesn't happen. Is it like this with your family? I'm not getting on my family because I know this happens in other families. But man, it sucks. It sucks. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I should just accept it because hey, this is how it is, Sean. Families get together, certain parts of people's families only see each other when somebody dies. Maybe I just have to accept it. I've been better recently at keeping in touch with some of my cousins, visiting and spending the night or texting, trying to keep in touch and keeping some of my other family members up to date with what's going on with my kids or maybe a special event, and they'll do the same. So that's good, like some of the younger cousins, we'll try to keep in touch and do the best we can. Of course, we all have our separate lives, but we do the best we can. But this phenomena or this epidemic of only seeing each other when somebody dies, I think we need to fix that. We need to fix that. Life is too short. A lot of us are so much older and we don't know much about each other except for what we find out during the dinner, after the funeral, the wake, and the burial. We have the dinner, find out everything you could find out, laugh, talk about who grew up with who and who used to do what and who raised who, and that's it. Until 3 years, 6 years, 10 years later, when the one person is missing who passed away and you do it all again. Wow, you got so big. Oh my gosh, your kids are so tall. Hey, we got to stay in touch more. All right, cool. All right, bet. Let's trade numbers. Da 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 da. 3 years, 6 years, 10 years. One more person that was there is missing. And we do the same thing again. For 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. So I encourage you to do better. If you're already doing it, if your family's tight and close, what a blessing. What a blessing you are experiencing. I can't tell you when we had a straight up family reunion. And this is not just about my family, but I know that I've spoken to people and they're like, oh, we have family reunion every year. When I first heard that, I was like, you what? Our family reunion. Get the shirts printed up, da-da-da, we meet here. Next year, somebody else plans it, runs it, da-da-da, we meet here. We do this, that. We go to this city, we go to that city. I was almost jealous when I first heard that. Because I know growing up, the older I got, the more I understood that I had aunts, uncles, relatives that maybe had gotten to an argument with another family member back in the day, and they were like, yo, I'm out. Move to another city, another borough, and that's it. I personally have had uncles that bounced from Brooklyn because of something that went on that I was not privy to. 15, 20 years later, I hear that they passed away and I'm going to their funeral. Because of whatever happened, I have not seen them for 15, 20 years. And I end up going to their funeral. I have no idea what's been going on for over a decade. If you're already keeping in touch with family and extended family, keep it up. That's awesome. That's awesome. Because as far as I know, we only live once. Get it in, man. But for those of us who are not in touch, who are not close, who are not tight, who are not saying, hey, let's meet up, let's get together, we all have to try to do better. We all have to try to do better. We cannot wait till we're going out to get flowers for that person because they are no longer with us. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell. This is Sean Conrad, and I'm out.